Sorry about the delay. It just so happened that at the exact moment the concert was supposed to start, a bridge came off of an instrument. So, this is the day in the life of a band director. Welcome to the 2022 Winter Concert. How's everybody feeling tonight? How are you feeling tonight? All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our 6th grade band. Raise your hand if you've never played this instrument before coming to Northwood. Raise your hand if you've never played it. All right. These kids work really, really hard. So we meet every other day. This is the A group. So I get to see 6th graders every other day. Some are A, some are B. So I see them on A days. We have a short program, so we really hope you all stick around for the entire thing, and we'll get you out of here super fast. The first number that we have for you is a familiar tune called Jolly Old Saint Nick. Okay, so this next song needs a little bit of introduction before you hear what's about to happen. We are going to scatter some holiday cheer in, but sometimes we got to do something a little different. So this next song is not a holiday song unless you know Dominic the Christmas Donkey. This song is about a donkey, but it really has nothing to do with the holidays. And if you have ever listened to a round before, this is an example of a round. So pay attention, because there will be a quiz, and I am testing all of you. Okay? No late work accepted. So this is a round. So listen to what happens here and how we play Sweetly Sings the Donkey in a round. All right, crisis averted. We had somebody quite important in our percussion section not show up, and our percussionists are learning how to improvise on the spot and cover for somebody that's not here. So a round of applause for our percussionists. All right. The holidays, as we know, are not just about Christmas. There's Kwanzaa and there's also Hanukkah. So this next one is to anyone who celebrates Hanukkah. This is Dreidel, Dreidel, Dreidel. All right, we're going to close out our part of the program with a very fun, festive number. And I don't know if you like chips and salsa, but this song is dedicated to those that like chips and salsa. This is holiday chips and salsa. All right, how about one more round of applause for our beginning 6th grade band? Absolutely, it takes a ton of courage to get out here and play an instrument, one that's so difficult to work with, but I do want to take a moment to thank the B Instrumental program for helping make sure that we have really high quality instruments. I can't say enough good things about what Sweetwater has done overall, and the B Instrumental program assures that we not only have instruments that are free of charge, but instruments that are high quality student model instruments as well. These are far and beyond much better than the instruments that I had to play with. I was in middle school back in the 1990s, just to let you know how old I was. So I do want to say thank you to the B Instrumental program for making sure that everybody here has a great instrument to play. And before the 6th grade strings plays, we want to make sure that we get a chance to tune up. All right. All right, so on with the program. This is our beat group, this is our strings group, and again, I see them every other day. And raise your hand if you've never played a string instrument before coming to Northwood. Yeah, that's pretty much everybody. So, we're about halfway through, so we've got a short program. We're going to roll right along. We've got 3 numbers, so instead of talking between the 3, we've got Jingle Bells, Twinkle Twinkle, better known as the ABC song. We'll do variations on that, and Good King Wenceslas. All right, if we could just, if there's a possibility we could dim the lights just a bit. We've got a special treat for you. While the next group gets ready, the next group that's up to perform is our 7th period, 7th and 8th grade beginning band. This is a group I get to see every single day, 7th period. And what I'm going to preface this with is before we play, I have a video that I want to show you. So along with the 4 groups that we're seeing tonight, we also have a guitar ensemble, and we have a percussion ensemble, and we have an advanced band as well. But because of proximity, you can see we're packed house right now. If I had any more groups, we wouldn't have anywhere to sit for everybody. So rather than have all 7 groups in one night, we have a special appearance, and so we're going to have a quick video. And I want to say a big quick shout out to our choir director, Ms. Shakan, in the back helping us out. How about a round of applause for Ms. Shakan? All right. And everybody, put your attention on the screen, and let's take a look at our guitar ensemble. She's going to start it over. She wants to get a solid start. Okay. And that's our guitar ensemble. And we just so happen to have 2 members of the guitar ensemble here. Oliver and Dave, can you wave to the audience and let them know who you are? And the melody was played by Mr. Gabriel Ames, who played electric guitar on that, and he did a fantastic job playing the melody, so another special round of applause for Gabe for rocking the melody on that video too. So sometimes you got to watch out around the holidays because there might just be Christmas crabs. Next tune is the invasion of the Christmas crabs. Can't have a concert without having a little bit of classical class in it. So this next one is a piece by Mozart, a short rendition of Serenade. All right, we have one more number for you. This one is called Latin Fire. We hope you enjoy it. All right, and before the final group, we do have one more video. This is going to be a little bit of our percussion ensemble. This is something that we just recorded on Monday. We've looked at a lot of stuff in our percussion ensemble, and I've been working with 9 great students in that class, many of which have never read music before taking percussion ensemble. So this is something called "'Twas the Moon of Wintertime." We hope you enjoy this short number from our percussion ensemble, and then we'll close things out with our strings that have 7th and 8th graders. All right, Mr. Khan. group, this is a real special group of ours here at Northwood, as they all are. Before we get this concluded, I do want to say also a big thank you to Mr. Brinker and Principal Baumgartner for all your help with getting things set up. I really appreciate everything that you've done for us. So how about a big round of applause for our principal and assistant principal. All right, we have 4 short numbers for you. The first one has some little bits that you may have heard and some pieces that you might have heard from other groups as well. This is Christmas Bits and Pieces. So I must have been hungry when I programmed this concert because I put chips and salsa in there. And then the next one, I wrote Sourdough Mountain, but it's really sour wood. But apparently I was really hungry, so I wrote sourdough for some reason. Lesson learned. So again, this will be on the quiz. Hope you're taking notes. The next tune that we're doing is Sourwood Mountain. And this is a nice folk number, totally different from the last one. concert would be complete without Silver Bells. This song is so good that if you want to hear it again, you can come back on Friday evening to hear our lovely choirs sing this as well, along with a lot of other stuff. So we do sincerely hope that we see you back on Friday for our choir concert that is at 6 p.m., not 6:30, 6 p.m. on Friday. All right, Silver Bells. All right, we've reached the final song. How about one more big round of applause for all of our musicians tonight? All right, our final number is even classier than, if you like the Mozart, wait till you hear this next one. This is a bop, as the kids say. This is Katy Perry's Firework. Before we go, we do need to tear this all down because it does turn into a classroom at 7 in the morning. So if we can get any help from dads with strong muscles, now's